Whether you're looking to play guitar, buy a ukulele, or take vocal lessons, Amped on the Boulevard's the place for you.
I grew up in a musical family. I grew up in Studio City, which is kind of the heart of music. It's right near Hollywood. And then I came to the AV and I raised my kids here. I looked at my husband and I said, what do we really want to do? And he said, let's open a music school. And I said, okay. So with the generous donation of my father, we were able to open this place up on the Boulevard.
And what types of instruments are you giving lessons on?
We do piano, guitar, bass, drums, mandolin, ukulele.
What else happens in this place?
Well, we have a community band room where we rent out to local bands in the community, very reasonable rates, fully equipped, fully stocked, and they can come in and use the band room for as many hours as they need it. We also have something really interesting that we're starting to implement. It's called Teacher Zone. When you go in for a lesson, you normally go in for a half hour, an hour, and then you're done. So there's not really any in-between learning going on. With Teacher Zone, there's a student-teacher portal. They can log in at any time and communicate with their teacher. You can upload a video of yourself playing. Your teacher can review it, and they'll say, you got it, or no, I think you need a little bit of work on this area or that area. The teacher can then assign you homework so that you have an accelerated learning throughout the week.
So Amped isn't just about lessons, you also have retail too.
That's correct. We do small boutique style retail business here, so for all of our students can have entry-level instruments. We're a dealer for a company called Chesbro, and they supply our Vic Firth and Remo and all that kind of stuff, but they also have their own guitar line called Teton. They make really nice alternative guitars. So they have this acoustic, which is one of our favorite acoustic. We don't have any of their electrics right now, we sold out of them. These little ukuleles are actually pretty popular. They're 30 bucks. Great student ukuleles. They come with a little bag. Great gifts. Gold Tone makes all of our folk acoustic stuff. They're kind of the leader in that. So they have this bass guitar, but it's a small little travel bass made with these weird rubber polymer strings, but it sounds just like a bass. So let me show you, all our rooms are soundproofed. Not soundproofed where you can't hear stuff coming out, but once you get inside, you won't hear other lessons and you won't hear sound coming in. Anyone who comes in on our membership has the privilege of anytime the room is available, they can come and use it as a practice room anytime they want, for as long as they want. We do a subscription model, kind of like a gym membership. It includes an hour lesson, private one-on-one lesson with your teacher in any instrument. The last thing is we put on a quarterly show. It's our student faculty show. And what this is, it gives the student the opportunity to get on stage and perform the song that they've been working on with their instructor for the last 3 months or so.
All right.
And it also gives them the chance to play with the faculty band, a professional band on stage.
How old are your children here?
I have a 15-year-old daughter, an 11-year-old daughter, and a 7-year-old son. Ella is doing piano, Abby does ukulele and vocals, and then Levi does drums. Everything is great. I mean, really, like, that's why we're still here. I can't say enough good things about everybody.